What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's been a while. Finally getting over this bug a little bit that I had. I got my recruiter jumping down my back. Well, he's not really jumping down my back, but he's wondering who's all sent him, requests for me and all that, just checking up with me and that. And I can't remember everybody that's talked to me about coming over here. So if you put in an application and you put my name on the application, first off, I gotta say thank you. But hit me up on Facebook. Let me know that you added my name to the referral. That way I can get with my recruiter about that. Touch bases with him because he's curious. Also, for anybody that's wondering about CDN, we'll just go over their stuff right now because I know I've received a couple requests to talk about expenses and stuff like that. Pretty much your fixed expenses over here at CDN will be your truck payment, whatever that price is. You'll have a $15 a week driver pay package, which is covering your logbooks, your permits, your what is it? I may be wrong about the permits, but your trip sheets, transflows, your decals on your truck, your pre-pass, covers all the paperwork materials and shit that you need. Your insurance will depend on the price of your truck, or the value of your truck. For the value of my truck, I'm paying $190 a month for physical insurance, which they take that out in one or two checks. They don't break it up weekly. But if you broke it up weekly just to ease your mind, it'd be like $45 a week or something. They charge you up to $2,000 for a trailer deposit. And that is taken out at 4 cents a mile up until you hit that $2,000. Then once you hit that $2,000, then you have the opportunity to keep that balance going as like a maintenance fund or a savings account or whatever you want to use it for. And then at that point in time, say you got 12 grand in that account. Now you're thinking, oh, well, let's go out and take a vacation with the wife, the kids, whatever, You call up the company, say, hey, I need, 10 grand. They'll cut you a check right then and there for whatever you need it for. They will not cut a check for anything that'll drop that balance under that $2,000. So you got to stay at least above that $2,000 to take money out. Other than that, they'll charge you for the lock that goes on the back of your trailer. It's like $130. Sorry about the background noise. My boys are going to bed. What else? I think that's for physical expenses. Really, I mean, my weekly physical expense is like $800. Hey, buddy, he's live on camera. But what else? Everything's going good over here so far. I know I haven't made an update video, but it's going pretty damn good. My last check was $3,400, something like that. My check that I'll receive tomorrow is another $1,400. The week before that was, I think, like $800 or $900, but that was only for one trip. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot better than it was over at Eagle. I will definitely say that. You just got to run over here. That's the main thing. You just got to run because you might not get a lot of the percentage loads over here, but at least you'll get the loads that are paying you at least a low base of $1.05 a mile plus fuel surcharge. When you get those, that's when you're just zipping back and forth, running as much as you possibly can. Now, granted, my $3,000 paycheck I got, that was off of that was technically a week and a half's worth of work. That went from Chicago to California, California back to PA. Plus, I got stuck in PA for a week, so they paid me $1,000 detention. And that's what that trip paid. Now, granted, that's about a week, and it was like, what, a 9-day trip or something like that. So, obviously, I couldn't turn it into technically make it 1 week, but it ended up coming out on 1 week. Which, of course, like I said, I was loving that money when it came in. So was the wife and so was the kids. They were all happy. We all went out, had a good time, because I came home for that weekend. Like right now, I'm just on a load that's passing through the house. I was somewhat on a dedicated run last week, going back from right down the Illinois border and Wisconsin border down to Georgia and back up. I'm hoping that I can get back on that, because if I can get back on that and make it a steady thing all the time, we'll be good. I'll be home every other day, give or take, and enjoying life that way. You know, I won't have to worry about home time, really, because then I'll just be on that. Now, granted, of course, I would have to have some time off, but other than that, but yeah, for information on CDN, hit me up. Don't be afraid. I know there's a lot of people out there about bashing people that's recruiting for a company because all they want is the referral money. I'm not about that. If you put my name down, hey, great. That does benefit me. I do receive a referral bonus, and those that refer me, I do kick back that money towards them. You know, I split it with you guys, or somewhat split it with you guys. Some people don't want it. Some people want it. Hey, it's up to you. You just gotta let me know that you put my name down on that referral. I try to tell it like it is, you know. I don't try to sugarcoat nothing. A lot of people have told me that that's why they watch my videos, because I pretty much tell it how it is, and that's my main goal. I was watching some other YouTubers, and they're bragging about this company, and they're bragging about this company, and this company, and this company, and this company. But then they never stay with those companies. And it's like, you were just bragging about them. Why didn't you stay with them? You know, what happened? Why aren't you telling what happened? So, I mean, that's why I came out with those videos with Trucker Darren about the truth about Eagle. Because, you know, at first, yeah, I was brown-nosing. You know, or not brown-nosing, but I was bragging about Eagle. Thought they were the greatest shit, you know. But then I found the secrets. And my wife's over here next to me like, hurry up, get done with this video. But, with that being said, this video is already getting long enough for right now. Longer than what I wanted it to be. So hit me up on Facebook. I'm going to have the information for my recruiter in the bottom of this description. You'll have his phone number and his name. That is his direct phone number, right to his cell phone. So any questions you got about CDN that I can't answer for you, obviously he's going to be able to answer them because he's a recruiter. Really cool dude. His name is Tracey Yarbrough, I believe is his last name, or how it's pronounced. Really cool dude. He'll get you any questions you want. Remember, for any of you that that dropped my name on the application already, do me a favor, get with me on Facebook. Just shoot me over a message on the Facebook page. If you don't know what the address is, or if you're not already on the Facebook page, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the link for that, and I'll put that in the description box below. All you gotta do is if you're on your phone, flip your phone into regular up and down mode like this. You'll see your little video that's up here. Then you have like a little arrow down here. Drag that down, and it'll give you all the description information there. If you didn't know, if you're on a computer, obviously just click the little down arrow right there below the video. Anyways, that way you'll get all his information. You'll get the link for the Facebook page, and when you're on that Facebook page, you just hit the little messenger button. And that goes right to my phone, so I can answer that whenever I'm awake. I do try to answer it fairly quickly, depending on what I'm doing, of course. But yeah, if you drop my name on an application, hit me up on Facebook. You got any questions, leave them in the comment section below.
No calls or texts after 11.
My wife says no calls or texts after 11. Which is pretty much true. I'm usually in bed by that time anyways. But other than that, guys, have safe, drive safe out there. Be good. Shut up. Like, share, subscribe like always. And yeah, get with me on that. Drive safe, everyone.